Welcome to White Regis TV Film Review and Preview. I'm Andrew Wright. Releasing in cinemas this weekend is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, a supernatural horror film, and a sequel to 2023's Five Nights at Freddy's. The film stars Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, Piper Rubio, and Matthew Lillard, reprising their roles from the first film, and are joined by Skeet Ulrich, McKenna Grace, and Megan Fox, amongst others. So the film takes place 1 year after the events of the first film and follows Rubio's character Abby as she reconnects with her animatronic friends, leading to events that reveal the origins of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So basically, okay, spoilers if you haven't seen the first film, but basically the reveal of the first film is that the titular animatronic spooky characters are revealed to be possessed by the ghosts of children that Matthew Lillard's character has murdered. So, including the Josh Hutcherson's character's brother. So in this film, it's going to be more delving into, well, I guess more of that. If you remember, early last year, I believe, might have been January last year, I reviewed the first film on this program, where I liked it. I particularly liked the human drama elements more than the horror elements, because it was all about Josh Hutcherson struggling with the emotional trauma of, his brother, having seen his brother get kidnapped. And I gave it 4 stars. I think I gave it 4 stars back then. I rewatched it recently, and I still liked it. Still a solid film. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is in cinemas now. Because Christie came out last week, I completely forgot to report on last week's segment that My Hero Academia You're Next was released on home video last week alongside The Conjuring Last Rites, which I covered on last week's program. The film is the 4th film of the My Hero Academia anime series and features the cast of the TV anime reprising their roles, led by Daiki Yamashita, Nobuhiko Okamoto, Yuki Kaji, Ayane Sakura, Kaito Ishikawa, and Kenta Miyake, with Kenta Miyake reprising his role of All Might, while also playing a new movie-exclusive character called Dark Might. The film takes place around the UA traitor arc of the manga, which is at the beginning of season 7 of the TV anime, so it's about 4 or 5 episodes into season 7 that this film takes place, and revolves around Izuku Midoriya facing a villain who is trying to imitate All Might. Having been inspired by All Might's famous words as he retired after the fight with the All for One. So I watched the film earlier this year. Not important. I'm a big My Hero fan. I love My Hero. It's fantastic, and I was really looking forward to this film. But honestly, it let me down a bit. I thought that the final battle animation was really well done, and the main cast gave great performances, especially Kenta Miyake, as he sounded like he was really having fun playing the dual role. But what ultimately let this film down was it was essentially 100 minutes of listening to a sociopathic, narcissistic All Might fanboy who's wildly overpowered and had twisted All Might's retirement words to suit his own delusions, to go and become a criminal boss. So it's just, a lot of it's just pretty hard to watch because it's just pretty annoying. I gave the film 3 stars out of 5. Which this is a pretty big letdown considering the first 3 My Hero movies are so good. 2 Heroes is my favourite, but Heroes Rising was great. World Heroes Mission was... I saw that in cinemas. Now, best experience you could ever have as a anime fan is watching one of your favourite anime franchises on the big screen. Like I did with One Piece film Red or Spy Family. So, My Hero Academia You're Next is available now on home video. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I'll be... Apologies, but I'll be retroactively previewing J. Kelly and Eternity. I just had to do a couple of quick bits for this week because... just because, well... The year's winding down. There's not a lot of stuff coming out in some weeks, and so it's all about filling the weeks, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll see you next time.